Oh, you're in the wrong speakers. Says, hold up. Output, device, my headphones. That should be better. Hello.
What?
Harriet.
I'm a Harriet.
I'm Slimby.
Hi, Slimby. I'm Neko.
I'm Slimby. I'm Neko. You sound tired also.
I'm winded. I just got up the hill.
Because food? I mean, I didn't mean to rush you.
No, it was timing.
Well, how do you feel about screen share?
The sharing of screens. Whoops. Thanks, Discord.
Discord be like that.
I love having a window be bigger than my screen.
It'd be like that. I don't know why. Yeah, but.
Alright, so what crimes is Samus accused of this time?
What do you mean accused of? When the last. But. What? We haven't done that many crimes.
Well, Samus has had the finger pointed at her before.
It happened like once. Ish.
I like to think that there are specific circumstances in which she acts like that.
Acts like what?
Adrian Andrews.
Oh my god. I just. Look, I was not thinking about Ace Attorney right now.
Never don't be thinking about Ace Attorney.
I mean, fair, I suppose. We're gonna have to finish that game. I just felt like taking a break after the worst case I've ever seen in my life.
That's. I was gonna say that's every case, but that's.
No, the yokai case was mid, but it wasn't terrible. The first and second cases of Apollo Justice are okay. I like them. Anyway, we're not talking about Ace Attorney. Metroid Prime! It's Metroid Prime 2! Nintendo will not release a fucking remaster, so I'm gonna play it the whole way. The whole way. This is the GameCube game, although I have slightly modified it so that it's widescreen. And the controls are less annoying. But other than that, it should be the same. I did not get, there's like texture packs, higher resolution texture, but I didn't get those because I felt like, I don't know, wasn't the correct experience. Look, if you want HD Metroid Prime 2, you have to convince Nintendo to make it. I ain't making it. it is the best Metroid Prime game yet. We don't know how far it's gonna be. Might be really good. And there's like a fair amount of people who bounced off of it. I think it's mainly because it's really hard. Also, look at this fucking menu. What is this? I love this era of video game where there's no rules. Just fucking do whatever with the menus.
It's like Nom.
Like what?
Nam.
What do you mean by nom?
Vietnam.
Are there no rules in Vietnam?
No, it's a Big Lebowski reference.
Oh, okay.
This isn't Nam. There are rules.
Okay, no, yeah, I understand. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Anyway, let's go. So this game has a couple FMV, like a couple pre-rendered videos, and those are gonna look squished because they weren't rendered for widescreen. I never realized they were pre-rendered when I played on the GameCube, because you can't, when you're playing at like, you know, old TV resolution, you can't tell. Anyway, there's some Federation troops who were going after pirates, and they disappeared, so we gotta find them because they can't fucking take care of themselves.
We're never not going after pirates.
I mean, what else are we? It's our job, Harriet. Alright, let's go to this planet. The planet looks a little squished.
I imagine the Space Federation calling Samus up, and it's like, alright, for this mission, and she's like, shut up, it's space pirates, and there's bioweapons, probably Metroids.
Hey, you don't know if there's gonna be Metroids. There's not always Metroids. There might be Metroids. Yeah, it's the Galactic Federation in this universe, and not like the Federation of Planets like in Star Trek. Look at the skybox. Smash! Now that's an entrance. Also, her ship is different. She got a new ship again.
She got one specifically that can crash land by default.
She just knew that she had to crash land on this planet, so she took the crash landing ship.
Well, also she just wants. Well, there was that one time where she was being overwhelmed by the X organism.
I changed.
And she crashed into like an asteroid.
You can't fool me. I changed the category. What is Metroid? So one thing is that because of the way modern graphic cards and emulators work, there might be the occasional hitch. I played a little bit to prevent that, because those are basically shader hitch. The game, like the engine needs to like compile shaders, but it doesn't know what it needs to compile until it meets the shader. So that means it's sometimes you just play and it just hitch for a second because it's compiling a shader on the fly. I'm not gonna pretend like I understand how this whole system works, just that modern games hitch because that's what happened. Like some games nowadays will try to compile most shaders the first time you boot them, like at the start. They'll give you a big screen that says compiling shaders now. It doesn't always compile everything though. I can't interface with that door. Like Rebirth still has a bunch of hitches even though it does try to compile shaders. It's just a thing it has to do because like it depends. You can't just include shader code in the game because the shader code has to. It depends on what graphic card you have, you know? And there's so many, like, different graphic cards of different companies, so that's why they have to compile on the fly. Consoles don't have to do that, because the hardware for consoles is always the same, so they can just include the shader code in the game.
Pauline, I hate... I hate to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
We're looking for those Federation fools who just crash landed on this planet.
Well, we crash landed.
Yeah, because we were looking for them when we crash landed like nearby. these are Galactic Federation crates. Like, this is Galactic Federation technology right here. Ventilation system. Converted to dispense pesticide. System is still active. Pesticide supply at 13% dropping.
30% droppings?
I guess. There's bioform, bunch of dead bioforms called Splinter. It looks like the pesticide killed him. I like how the thing is like, maintain suit lockdown. Don't get out of your suit. I mean, I don't know why you would, but you know. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs and there's pesticide, so it sounds like they were having a bug problem.
I don't like bugs.
The Galactic Federation guys don't like them either. Anyway, let's open this door. Big door. A lot of fog in here. Oh wait, it's pesticide. There's just tons of bugs, tons of dead bugs. Just having a lot of dead bugs. Oh, those ones were hit by weapon fire. More than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill, usually. I feel like the Galactic Federation just had their own, like, aliens moment here. And here this wall is, it's a converted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of the Galactic Cargo, the Starship Cargo Bay, has been modified for security purposes. It will move when a nearby panel is scanned. For some reason, the panel is on this side? Outside? You'd think they would put it inside. Like on... I mean, I guess the bugs probably don't know how to interface with this, but still. I don't know why they put the open button on that side. Well, look, it's Galactic Federation guys. Can't scan this.
How common are humans in the Galactic Federation?
I don't think we really see the Galactic Federation very often, but there are humans in them. Communications offline. There's damage. Local hostiles are sorted. Can't repair. Security gate report. All gates remain intact. Several gates have taken...
Communications are offline. It's all paper.
Yeah, I mean... It's not great for when you're stuck on a planet. The ventilation system... Pesticide is effective. Well, I'm glad they figured out their bug problem. Anyway, I'm gonna download their map. Beepity boop boop. It goes in there. I have the map. Look, it's the map.
Helps to have a map.
Yeah, there's a pixel in the middle of the screen. I don't know why. Apparently that's a dolphin bug. I mean, I'm on a legitimate console. Shut up. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to open Gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. Okay, so maybe the Galactic Federation soldiers did not solve their bug problem. Hey, it's a worker splinter. Drone of the Splinter Hive.
It just occurred to me that Metroid Prime did the aliens thing where the where the bugs, or you know, the creatures, whatever, that they're drawn to the warmth of nuclear reactors.
Yeah.
So they build their nests there.
I mean, bugs are drawn to the heat of your Wi-Fi router, so it's not like it's a thing. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. The worker splinter...
Cats are drawn to the warmth of air vents in winter.
And, the warmth of Me.
Ugh.
Or at least that's what Onion does. Onion's on my lap right now.
That's because he is very wise.
Is it, wiseness? No, that's not a word. Wisdom?
It's wisdom.
Is it wisdom, to get on my lap, or is it, I don't know, cuddliness?
Yes.
His work as Splinter is bred for service, not combat. It spends its time collecting foodstuff and raw material for the hive. And I pressed the wrong button. A layer of mucus helps to protect the creature from the toxins and chemicals it works with. They can generate a sturdy, pliable webbing, useful to travel throughout the hive. Or Federation installation, I guess. It's a human. He's dead. He was very scared. It's
Oh,
another
no.
human. Can't tell how he died. I think I can, though. I think the bugs ate him. A human. He's got wounds from a Federation assault weapon. Sounds like he was killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not, how could we tell, really? It's not like we can Columbo these people. Got bit by the bugs.
What would it mean to Columbo the dead body?
I was more thinking like Columbo the survivors, but there are no survivors. Anyway, they're all dead. You can scan them if you want, but it's not gonna bring them back.
Maybe you're just not scanning them enough.
I'm scanning them enough. Just enough. There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. Like proper Klingons.
Wah!
Karpla! Karplai Patak. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet. They may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. Also, I can turn into the Murph Bill.
The Murph Ball.
The Murphy Ball. Also, this game has a bug with the morph ball. I remember that from the GameCube version. That's not like an emulation issue. I mean, a real GameCube issue. It's weird. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna get out of morph ball and I'm gonna look that way. And Samus did not look the correct way. I'm gonna do this again, looking that way. And she's looking, like, slightly off. I don't know why this happened. It's a bug that they introduced in this game. I think they might have fixed it on the Wii version.
When you say that they introduced it, it makes it sound like we got a hot new bug.
It wasn't in Metroid Prime 1, so it had to be introduced in that one. And Metroid Prime 1 had no issue with that. You were always getting out of the morph ball and looking at the correct direction. But in this game, you don't. It's really disorienting. Oh, that's not a bug. That looks like a dinosaur. 242 wounds from Trooper. High energy. How can you count? Man, scan vision is really good. Security breach. All units to full alert. Command and control center compromised. Repel invading hostiles at all costs. All unit clear to engage. Shoot the bugs, please. Shoot them. We need to shoot the bugs. Bugs are being evil.
Are you telling Onion to shoot the bugs?
Shoot the bugs.
He can't. He can't operate the guns with his little hands.
Well, maybe you should try harder. There's more dead bugs. Yeah, it's dead bugs. Trooper weapons and stuff. What was that? Insert the morph ball into the slot, then detonate the bomb. This will send energy from the slot to the device connected to it. That's right. The universal slot thing being for orbs, which means Samus is a master key for everything in the universe. See, the Chozos knew this would happen.
I like to imagine that the ancient technology is like insert yourself into the receptacle, and then Samus tries to interface with it, and they're like, insert yourself as a morph ball into the receptacle, and she's like, oh.
No, don't put your dick in it. That's not what we mean. Anyway.
Samus would absolutely do that.
But the suit, though. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass with parasitic tendencies. Though the trooper's armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain online as well. Full parasitic fusion hasn't yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. That's right, we got space zombos.
Oh.
They're not very strong. Whoops. I think I bound my missile and morph ball button to the opposite of what it was on the first game. And it's messing me up. I can't believe we have to fight Las Plagas again.
They trusted the imbecile.
They trusted the imbecile. Anyway, this security panel works now, so we can get out of here. Open the big cargo door. Oh no, there's more zombos in this. Also, they fixed the missile exploit you could do where you could shoot a lot of missiles very fast. Because now, if you cancel out of the missile firing animation by shooting normally, you still can't fire a missile right away. There's a little pause. And I think it sucks. I think it was fun to do that in the first game. That's right, this game is inferior now. Not really. It's balanced differently. But I still think they should have kept that in. That was a fun thing to do. What? Hey, that shape looks familiar.
Why does it look so hot? That's what Samus is thinking.
Scan complete. Unknown dimensional anomaly. I like how in the scan thing it looks like a brain. Like a weird jellyfish thing. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Well, let's just go in and check it out. I'm sure nothing could go wrong. Oh, that felt weird. I don't like having my molecules scrambled. Bye, fuckers. That cutscene is weird because she shoots at the ceiling and then jumps backwards through the portal. You'd think she would shoot away from the portal to like move herself. The choreography of that scene is weird. I don't know. Anyway, all our stuff got stolen. We lost our space jump and our grapple beam.
We still got the shoulder pads, though.
And the morph ball. Yeah, we kept our shoulder pads. Our power bombs. Our missile launcher. Our morph ball. We didn't have a gravity suit on us, though. Do you think Samus is like, I'm not gonna get everything on this mission because I'm probably gonna lose it anyway. You know, no need to pick up all my best stuff. I'll just leave them at home. I'm sure I'll just lose them anyway and then get them back on the planet. You think at home she has like 3 gravity suit modules? He's like, I keep finding those and then not taking them with me on my missions.
She might need them later.
She might. She's a hoarder. Let's check that room first. That might be a save room. Oh, she's so tired. I like how when you save in this game, she slumps down, like, oh, I'm tired. Whoosh. Whoosh. Come on. Open up. That's right, there's loading screens. There's loading times in this one. We're not in the future anymore. So as the GameCube. Although maybe there's an option in this thing. I can click to like skip loading times. That might create issues though. You never know what might happen when you do that for a game like this. I can't interface with this. It's an alien language I don't understand. Scan visor is useful for gathering information. No shit, Sherlock. What have I been doing this whole time? Look, there's a bug over there. It's the cousin to the dimensional shifting Crowley. The green Crowley. Like,
Look at him go!
You're saying that as if I knew what a Crowley was.
What? Wait, did you watch through Norco? I forget.
The Narco, yeah. The game that's in the south.
Yeah, like Louisiana.
Yeah, I like that game.
Well, actually, now that I think of it, like you know that Norco is like a real place, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fictional version of Norco, but...
What, you're saying Norco is not actually like that? It doesn't actually have detectives who clown up.
I love that conversation that he has with the bookstore, with the bookstore clerk, where she's like, "What?" She's like, "What are you wearing?" And he's like, "It's nothing. This is a style. It's just a style. Lots of people do this." And then he's like, "What come you haven't been by the bar?" And it turns into this whole conversation about waxing the bartender's shoulders. It's like, it ain't sexist or nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Whoosh. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on my watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. Well, that's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Oh no, things are not going well.
I mean, talking to yourself and not sleeping is just kind of my existence.
Yeah, but at least you don't shoot at other people with guns.
I don't have a gun.
Are you implying that? I don't believe that. Here, welcome to the temple grounds. That's what we're hiding there. I love the music to this game. Yeah, put that crate down here. Damn it. It's stuck. Oh no, I broke the, crane?
Remember your experience from Resident Evil. The box is volatile. The box chooses no allies.
Oh, I am not. I am the master of the box.
Ugh.
I just shoot the cable and it goes the way I want.
I hope we can attack a bioweapon with a box.
I don't know if that's gonna be a thing.
It's such a good thing, though.
I mean, maybe in Metroid Prime 4, you never know. I know Metroid Prime 4 is gonna make us do the yoni massage.
Ugh. It's like juicing an orange.
I'm not reading that description, it's just a fucking gate. Oh no, it closed the one behind me, oh no. Whoops. Oh, these are different. These are hunter splinters. They do stuff. They attack. I don't know. Like they're not the workers. The workers just like go around and make webs. The hunter attack. They do the hunting. A hunter must hunt.
What was that?
It's Bloodborne. A hunter. We'll be making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engine online, and atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. I mean, are the pirates dead? Because if they're not dead, then you did not, in fact, do your duty. Your duty was to get those pirates. Oh, great. Like, yeah, I sympathize with you if you had, like, difficulties and you died, but, you died in the line of duty, but you did not finish your duty. Go back and try again. What is this? Durable plant form adapted to low-light environments. It was placed here for decoration, maybe, by local sentients. Is that what you call people? Sentience. There's a turret over there.
Maybe.
That turret does not like me. A new creature! It's a turret. Again, Samus's suit, like her internal encyclopedia doesn't have like a different categories for robots and living things, so it's all creatures.
Someone tries to explain the idea of automation to Samus, and it's like, okay, look, you know how like your suit, like it's not like your suit, you know, it's not like a part of you, like it's just a thing that you wear, right? And she's like, no. And it's like, right, so wait, no. And it's like, no, it's technically part of my body.
This is ridiculous. I can't outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck. Sorry, I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a holo screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. I want to shoot stuff. I want to be like Samus Aran. I want to let me be Samus Aran.
That's exactly what they sound like.
What is it? Looking the wrong way, Samus. This is gonna boogle me the entire time. Nintendo, if you want to release a remaster like right now, today, I'll buy it. Oh, that looks like a Federation ship. The other universal thing that interacts with all technology, cannon. Cannon arm. It's like a USB drive.
Well, the Chozo have the morph ball, and the Federation have the cannon.
It's basically a USB port. While on patrol in the Dashes system, we engaged with a space pirate frigate. It was crippled and crashed on the planet Ether. But then we also crashed. I guess
we were like, that looks like fun!
We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by the storm as we entered the atmosphere of Ether. The planet's named Ether, by the way. Wow, this FMV is real crunchy. Upon landing, we split into two units. One set up a base, and the other is going too fast. Each unit was doing fine, no problem. They should have recorded voice acting for this. Until they appeared.
Man, if they appear, we're in trouble.
They did record voice acting for this. Why didn't they record some for like the voice, the narration?
Because then it would need to be, I don't know.
Then we need to find a good voice. Game over, man! Game over! Time to enter the clown car.
Hudson didn't say game over in the middle of fighting aliens.
Yeah, but when else am I gonna say it?
I'm gonna write that alien's name in my blood.
Huh. It's written here in blood. It's written bug alien. I wonder what happened.
Or he wrote his own serial number, and it's like, why'd he do that?
Someone must be trying to frame Bug Alien for murder. I need to find the real Moidova. I like also in that little sequence, we heard the Metroid theme from Super. Bum ba bum 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 ba dum. That was neat. That was a neat thing to hear. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down here. Reeves is right. That hive is stupid.
I like to imagine that this is the thoughts of the dead body and not like a record from when he was alive. It's like, I'm starting to think it's a real bad idea.
I'm a zombie. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. Or over it. It's more like over it, really. I like how you can zoom the symbol. I don't know why you'd want to do that.
Why can you do science on it?
Like, you can do science on everything you scan, like, most things are, like, aliens and bugs and stuff. Like, I can do science on the ship if I want to look at it.
I mean, that's cool.
I
Why
like
the
that.
logo, though?
I like that rotating an object in 3D is, we just call that doing science now. The Enher class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems, while the Galactic Federation sounds like a great place. If they have warships. See, the thing in Star Trek, the thing about the Federation of Planets in Star Trek is they don't have warships. Their ships can be repurposed for combat if they need to. They all have weapons, but they are not primarily warships. That is against the Federation ethos. You know, until Cisco decided to make one, but let's not talk about that. It appears that the crew have dismantled parts of the tier as well, possibly for use as makeshift defense systems and pesticides. It's a Galactic Federation data terminal. It doesn't work. It got broke. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. What is this? This is a Galactic Federation crate. There's a weapon in there. You should blow it up. Okay, Suit, if you say so. Why, there's a missile launcher. I got a missile launcher. I can shoot the missiles. That icon is going over the box a little bit. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, hi. Do you want to taste my missile? Also, these are new. Dark Splinter. Darkling possessed insectoid predator. Target is host to a parasitic bioform. The presence of the parasite increases the target's overall combat threat level. Concentrated weapon fire will damage the target. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Shoot at it. Shoot at it a lot. Shoot at it until it dies. That's how you that's how you kill that. There we go. That one didn't want to die. Hey, let's look inside this ship. So if you scan the seats, all of the seats have like different names. These are all the names of the troopers. Milligan, Dennis. Remember Dennis? Don't ever forget Dennis. Gripe. Dominiguez, Haley. Angseth. Angseth. Imagine your name being Angseth. Huxley. Mun's first. Mun's the first. Reeves. Triplet. Triplet is not a name. There's a door here.
Just thinking of those, Japanese baseball game, American player names.
Yeah. This game was
And
made
Bob
by...
Dugnut.
But this game was made by Americans, though. So, like, what does that mean?
No, it just reminded me of it.
Yeah. That's the captain's chair. And that's the pilot's chair. I assume they have, like, holographic imaging because you can't really see outside. Maybe like if you turn the ship on, this entire thing is like a big screen. That makes you see outside. So I still have like the danger gauge on the side. Yeah, close to the fire, danger. Kaboom. What's that? It's a damaged piece of powered art. Hollow projectors are offline. There's art here, but it's broken. Power export to kinetic orb cannon. That's right, new feature in this game. Samus gets shot out of the cannon. Pew 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 pew. I'm the only one left. I managed to get out of the hive, but when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead! I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Someone's doing down there. Hello? I assume is how it ends. Dude, you're blocking the way. Dude, come on. Look at how big Samus's orb is compared to these guys. Samus big.
She big.
I can't interact with this. Go back and no, go inside. There we go. Oh no, there's bugs in there. There's a war wasp. It's a bug. They do bug things like shoot lasers at you. There's a storage device. Cool. That's another kinetic orb thing. The purpose of the kinetic orb cannon is unclear. I love how this is the thing that exists. Like, this... We know what it is, we don't know what it's for. May have originally been designed for industrial use, then converted to a combat system in later times. Like, I guess the alien on the planet made it. It's not the Federation, but... No, it has to be the Federation, though. It uses, like, the Federation terminal things. So, like, the Federation just has these kinetic orbs, and Samus doesn't know what they're for. Like, I don't know why they have these, but I guess I'll use them. Kaboom! Oh, more bugs! More bugs! Yes, I love bugs. I don't love bugs. It's a bug hive. Has more bugs in there.
That's right.
This wall is red. Explosion damage may cause it to weaken. No, that's not the explosion button. There we go. Well, it's weakened.
What was the little man talking about?
I think he wants food. Bam! What? No, I need to go back in Morph Ball. Here's a tunnel. Here's rails. I'm a train now. Choo choo. I broke your hive. Bioscans complete. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amount of unknown chemical present in target. It sounds like he got bit. It's look like a weird guy. Looks all petrified. Alright, let's go up in the edgiest elevator. Go up fast. Spam! We upgraded our elevators in Metroid Prime 2. Local save beacon. You should save, by the way. Hey, there's a save right here. You should probably use it. 'Cause stuff happens. You know. I know, game. You don't have to tell me. Dead. Heavy combat training. It was a warrior of some kind, I think, but there's no gear. Whoa. There's bats. Scan the bats. Oh no, I didn't scan the bats in time.
Just like in real life.
Oh, that's the morph ball button. Oh my god. Oh, I can't destroy that with missiles. Oh, that was my last missile. I just noticed. Oh well. Me. Can't scan. Too far. I just did.
Unable to read.
Units identified at hibernetic stasis chamber. Life signs of hibernating bioforms inside. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals, and it would be quite difficult to breach them. Not that we would want to. People are sleeping inside. Oh, hello. Was I interrupting something? Oh, they're getting possessed by the plagas. No, they look weird. Yeah, I already got those ones. This would have been better if I had missiles, but oh well. I'm big. I'ma get you. Splinter war packs are dominated by the largest male, which is weird because they're bugs, and usually in bugs it's the females that do that.
Like the males are really big, but they don't do anything.
They
just kind of hang around, and then eventually the hive kidnaps them, and the drone's like, "Oh boy, I'm gonna die by snoo."
They're just like walking sperm packs. Alpha Splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Maybe it's a...
it's a real trailblazer.
Maybe it's a chauvinistic bug hive.
This hive doesn't pass the Bechtel test.
Yet. Oh no, it's being possessed by the plagas. Now it's a dark alpha splinter. Splinter alpha males are the first to be targeted for darkling possession. Dark alpha splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal. They bigger. They're not actually that much more dangerous. They're just bigger. The secret with that guy is that he's always shooting where you're going, not where you are. So if you just wiggle left and right, and not like that, you can avoid a lot of his shots. Ow. Stop doing that, please. I'm dead. Oh, there's a fairy inside. I don't even have a bottle to capture it. System alert, unknown item acquired. Alien technology is bonded with armor system. Threat scan complete, no negative impact, it's not malware, don't worry. It's not, I mean, I don't think. You should probably update.
Are you sure you want to run this program? And you just hit yes.
Yes. It's not malware, I don't think. You should probably update your anti-malware software first, though. Drawing. I'm sure it's fine.
Look, you're only asking me that question because you don't recognize the publisher. Because the publisher is a dude.
Publisher just says bug alien. Do not be afraid. I am Umos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. I am a moth person. You know how, like, you usually deal with bird people? We decided we're gonna do a moth people this time, alright? Just deal with it. The Chozos are chumps. They all died. I'm alive. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet. Samus is like, oh god, not this again. Aether exploding with great force, a rift was torn in time and space. A strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there are now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They're the Ing. The Ing. We couldn't think of a better name. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness. They know nothing of mercy or peace. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided. Half for our world, half of theirs. What's planetary energy? Don't worry about it. You know, it's energy of the planet. Like, you know how the planet has blood? It also has energy and stuff.
I see you're still thinking about shooting me.
Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Can you lower your gun, please? Oh, fine. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, They have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. That's the thing you just found. It's very lucky it was just floating there on a random grunting. I don't know why they just sent it there on just a guy. You'd think they would have a bigger guy guarding it. Let's not worry about that. With it, you can help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. Kenobi. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victim, so really it's in your best interests to help us. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Ether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. Energy. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. I have sent you a new software package. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing will know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to the temple. I will aid you as I can.
They'll even try to retrieve it at $49.95.
No, I don't think they'll pay you. Praise
At
the sun!
any cost, Pauline!
Praise the sun! Well, he's a sun bro. Are you bowing to me? Is that what you're doing here? Oh, I can't even shoot you. That's an energy controller. They were built by the Luminoth to regulate energy. Several wonders are powered by energy, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. When Dark Ether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to that world's planetary energy. Scan him. Why are you scanning his crotch? It's Umos, a sentinel of the Luminoth. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight, ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. That's right, better than the Chozo. Chozo sucks, our moth people are better. He's 2.15 centisicles on, so he's 215 years old. Man, moths don't usually live that long. I like that they decided to do like a dark world and light world sort of thing. And of course, the people who live in the light world, where all the light is, are moths. Because moths like the light, you know. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of ether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Nikren, the Illa, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. But we're still better than the Chozo. The Chozos are chumps. We got cooler suits. I'm gonna make up a rivalry between the Luminoth and the Chozo now. In ancient times, there were like ancient alien football games. The competition was crazy. Beyond the pathway to Aegon's sector lies. Aegon?
ancient alien hooligans.
Oh no. The Light Flyer is an aggressive flying drone. Once loyal to the Luminoth, it will now fire a burst of energy at any living being. Generate lights at all times. It's kind of easy to target, you can just shoot it. Thanks, suit. It's dead. Boy. So one criticism of this game is that it's a little brown. There is some variety in the environments, but it's not quite. See, the first game had Forest World, Ruined City World, Lava World, like Fire World basically, and Ice World. Like it was very like standard Nintendo world typing, you know. I feel like this game went for a bit more of a, I don't know if I'd say realistic, but I don't know, I tried something. But in the end, like, a lot of it just ends up being like brown environments, which I think people enjoyed less. I still like them. I think they're neat. Anyway, some nonsense is happening over there, and I got turned around. Do I not have missiles? Oh, I don't have any missiles. Can't open that door. Ow. Can you please drop missiles? That would be very useful. And we got an estrogen capsule. Yay.
Yay, delicious estrogen.
Delicious titty skills. And then we want to go. Where are we gonna go? Oh yeah, we want to go this way, don't we? Ah.
Man, it's a good thing Samus keeps coming across entire ecosystems that are overrun with hostile life forms, or else she'd have to be careful about which life form she blew to pieces.
Look at it this way. She would never be called to do a mission in a city.
Like, she's like, am I there to drink? And it's like, we're not gonna pay you to drink. And it's like, well, I either shoot everything or I drink.
Or I flirt with ladies. Final
That's
entry.
what I do when I drink.
Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing send these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels! My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. That's right, we can read Luminoth journals now.
My only regret is having bonitis.
My only regret is that I died of death. Open the door. There's a missile expansion here. Yay. More missiles. Bigger meal with missiles. Also, a new thing in this game. Bottomless pits
Ugh.
that respawn you back up when you fall into them. That was not in the first game.
That's not how it happened.
Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed. Don't turn the camera this way, Onion, please. Your tail is doing things. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time, we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Ether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, Luminoth were of Ether, our blessed paradise. Also, the mortgage was very affordable. Everything else was too expensive.
Well, it helps if the government covers your expenses.
Yeah, I love when the government gives me some free money. It should do that more often, to be honest.
Yes.
It's the Agon Barapod. It is a hardy desert plant form used by the Luminoth to store useful items and supplies. They put stuff in cactuses.
That's what they're there for.
Why you put your stuff in the cactus?
That's what the cactus is there for.
You can't make a box? The Lumite thrive on light and can render itself invisible to most predator while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless, relying on crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself. Once in the light, it can channel a large amount of solar energy into a deadly blast. So it's Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan bug. Too bad they're not in the light. This target has been dead for 10 years. Damaged by sandstorms and heat exposure. And then blast wounds also. I can analyze the grass. Grass is a research entry. Indicate that the plant requires no moisture to survive. No water at all. How? It relies exclusively on solar energy for sustenance, making it well adapted for life in a desert environment. Evidence of extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustment within the last century. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strains was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth. The made desert grass. Good night, Sayer.
Buenas noches, bien ser. But but the reason why it lives with no water is because there's something about the weakness of cactuses.
What?
The weakness of cactuses is water, Pauline.
Is it?
It is in Carrier.
I don't... Look, I don't have Carrier in my head at all. If you ever think of making a Carrier reference, you can assume I will not get it.
Well, what about Jessica Manning?
Yeah, who's that?
She's the lady with the giant legs.
I know who she is. Scans indicate, but...
She also has that thing that's part of her stuff, remember?
Scans indicate that the Sand Digger has a dual brain nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disassembling, and digesting prey. I have a question. Where does it poop? Yes! What do you think it's spitting at you? Oh, great.
It poops wherever it wants.
Well, I shoot it and it dies.
Who can naysay the worm?
It's a sand bat. It's a sand bat. It's a little bat that's made out of sand. No, not really. It's a bat that lives in the sand.
My power is fading.
Fading what?
No, fading.
Feeding my cat.
No, I was faking.
See, this kind of game is great because there's not that much text. So we can just shoot the shit all the time. Don't have to worry about pausing to have a long conversation about, I don't know, what's a tangent we've had?
I don't know, but have you ever watched any Marx Brothers movies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They're like very old movies from the 30s.
I mean, I've watched movies from the 30s, but they're like French movies or Charles Chaplin movies. Blue root tree, highly poisonous plant form. Venomous leaf. Common in worlds with desert region. Well, you're saying this thing is on several planets? Who is spreading these around? Well, an elegant, attractive plant, the tree leaves are highly toxic. Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider the deadly blue root leaf a delicacy. Of course, the space pirates can eat poison.
Well, they can't, but they do it anyway as performative stupidity.
I see. Well, Samus, it doesn't poison my suit, but it does make it very bright. It's brightness enhancing plant. I can't go through here, I don't think. We'll have to come back here later. No, that's the missile button. Meow. Whoa, oh, look at him wiggle. Looks so silly. Now it's dead.
Let's go back to hell.
No, sexy doll. Sexy doll. It's...
You're not Jimmy.
Jimmy. No, that's not the missile button. This is gonna fuck me up the whole playthrough. I should just change it in the settings. I can do that.
You remember Zodic the Hell Hog?
Yeah, Sonic. I have watched Eel bleed more than once, Harriet. No, that's still not...
He's got that finger waggle.
Yeah, just like Sonic. Because it's Sonic. Unable to activate Luminoth lore projector because it's orange and you don't have the orange module. Why do Luminoth have like 4 different languages? Can't they just be like everyone, like humans who only have one? Wait.
Even people who only speak one oral language have multiple forms of communication.
Yeah, orange, purple, and green.
That's right.
It's a lens.
Just like that guy in Daedalus Encounter, who gets turned into a brain in a jar, and he can only say yes or no, and shine colors.
You mean the main character?
Yeah.
Now you can make Daedalus Encounter references, because I played that game when I was a kid. I like that game.
It's neat.
Oh, look who it is. There's a space pirate, star-firing brigand. The space pirates suffered a serious defeat at Talon 4 by me. I kicked their ass. You should say that in the description. Yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Guys, it's weird how we call them pirates and now we're saying that they're criminals, but like, they're an army. They have their own troops. They're not a gang.
They're the Pauline. They're the crime. They're the crime army. The crime nation.
The crime
The nation of crime.
Uh-huh. Their technology continues to advance. Even the lowly trooper has received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power scythe. What does that mean? And I feel like sometimes Metroid Prime writers just make up words. And quantum assault cannon are now standard issue weapons for all troopers. They stopped doing that thing where they pretended they copied your beams though, because they realized that was dumb. Wasn't really. I signed up for the ice beam and I just got a normal beam, but my suit was white. And like, I feel like that's false advertising. Anyway, they're still chumps. Space pirates gonna be space pirates.
It's like, I thought it was gonna be like the Borg, or they're adapting to the weapons.
I thought we were gonna be like one big conscious, and I was gonna be able to like know what Dave thinks about me. Just one person. No, they don't even give us the bionic implants in our brain. I mean, they do, but they're just like surveillance things. They're watching us poop. I don't get to watch anyone poop. What is happening in this conversation I've made up? Luminoth died almost 2 decades ago. Target has a number of wounds, explosions, portable rocket or grenade system. That sounds fun. Don't go in the thing, I want to grab the missile expansion. What? There we go.
It's not a sequel to Missiles. It's an expansion.
Well, we already got missile, and we got expansion missile. Missile expansion. Mispanction.
You see, you hit somebody with the missile and they expand.
No. Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension. Or on the surface of Dark Ether.
I have to do that in a comic at some point where a character is like, you know, asking somebody to explain something and they're like, please expand. And it's just like, well, alright.
They don't have to do that.
They do.
You could make that comic. Be the change that you want to see in the world. System analysis. Console use Germany. I'm gonna activate the... Oh no, I don't have the bombs. That's right, I can't do this yet. I need to collect the beams. Industrial solo lens. It's a system to open a dark portal to a portal to dark ether, not a dark portal to dark ether. Damn it, Khadgar! Pretty shit wizard. He failed to close the dark portal again. So we don't go this way yet, because this way is not anything. For now, we need to find another place to go. Oh, look at this little guy. He's like a crab. Brisgy, venomous insectoid. Its tail ends in a venomous barb. It conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. A series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harass the Brisgy are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. I'm gonna harass it. Oh no, it's not working. There, it's dead. There we go, I did it. Also, there's bugs here. This place sucks. It's a statue of Dechur, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Dechur were slain, leaving the boy as sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a century before being lost on battle in Dark Ether.
Man, 100-year-old boy.
Well, I mean, they don't have, you know, in human years, it's like 5. Which is fucked up, actually. What? What? No. Scan it. Wow, I tried to scan and it went all the way back there for some reason. I couldn't scan these things now. Alright, there's a big arena here. What's that room called? Aegon Temple. There's a big temple. So, is that what a temple is? It looks more like a coliseum.
You misunderstand what they worship.
Oh, they worship battle. They're a warrior race. This appears to be a sand digger pack leaders, larger and stronger than the normal member of its kind. 2 heads, bigger poops. Just shoot it. I like when the suit like gives you a whole text about like what these things are, and then it goes, well, how do you fight it? Just shoot it, whatever. It's fine. Oh no, the less plagueis. As the Darkling Sandigger has absorbed the ability to regenerate morph ball bombs. I wonder what power we're gonna get by killing this guy. It can throw bombs with considerable accuracy and frequently lays a spread of bombs in its wake. Its head and tails are the only vulnerable spot in its body. Target them when they are vulnerable and to neutralize and terminate this enemy. I'm giving you good advice this time. Ugh. Well, this is weird. It's pooping from both sides now. From only one side. Sorry, I meant it's pooping from only one side now. Well, that's just weird. The last Plagas are really awful. They broke the nature of this elegant animal. This wonder of nature. Things are not supposed to poop from only one side. Kaboom! I like that just blew up. Man. Whoosh. A classic Metroid whoosh. You can hear the things. Whoa! Transform into a morph ball. What is it? What? What is it? What do you want? I don't know what you want. I have no idea. You're bumping your head into me and that means nothing. You can use morph ball bombs now. Yay. No. There we go. You can still do that. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's going to be mandatory for some puzzles. Because the ability to jump with the morph ball was added to the remaster of the first game. You could not do that originally. Tellurical. Oh, do I just use... Okay. Obviously. Yeah, boom, bada boom. Alright, try we're going. That's where I came from, isn't it? Let's go the other way. It's a weird thing. It's a Luminoth Temple security station. You have been cleared to access the station. Use your morph ball. Just insert yourself entirely inside. It's like an airlock.
That's right.
Chamber holds a collection of several types of energy, including solar, bio, and geothermal energy. I don't understand what that means. Energy is energy. All of these are sources for energy, but they're not. There's no. That's not how. That's not how that works. Object analysis complete. This is an access point for the local energy system. It's been designed to interface with it. Also, your arm cannon can just slide in. Because apparently they follow the USB standards of the Galactic Federation. How do I... Luminoth subject terminated 15 years ago. Definitely went out fighting. Hi, I'm a ghost. You better not be obnoxious and attack me all the time with the awful music. Welcome, I am Isha, Sentinel of the Agon Waste. This message survives my death as guidance to the one who will fight the Ing. A portal to dark ether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of the sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys, the locks are hidden throughout the Darkland. You need that key.
What?
I need those keys. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of dark ether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain to this day. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the dark world. It's like a torch in Minecraft. I have updated your translator module. You can now understand Amber language. Or, you know, yellow, if you don't mean to be fancy. can just say orange. Just call it orange language. No, it's amber. Amber is cooler. Well, we can now go open that portal because I have the bombs. And that's what the bombs are for.
That's right.
Let's get through the mist door. This door just reminds me of a mechanism in Mist. Or Riven. I think it might have been Riven. I kind of want to play the remake of Riven. Maybe even also Mist, but I like Riven more than Mist, honestly. Actually, check something. It's just bugs, whatever.
I never got anywhere with Mist.
It's a weird game. Cause it doesn't, you can explore, but it doesn't really feel like you're making progress until you actually understand most of the game. Security clearance. Through vigilance and strength, we create peace. Because it's like, you got the main island of Mist. And then there's like several islands that you can travel to by solving a puzzle on Mist that leads to it. But then once you're in these other islands, you're kind of stuck there. And there's basically two things you need to do. You need to, one, find a portal back to Mist. And two, find a page for the red or the blue book. And like, if you don't find the pages, or if you don't know what those are for, you might just go back to Mist and be like, I don't know what that was for. But also figuring out how to go to any of those is tricky. Like, the game gives you clues, but... where are we going here? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Well, I did pick up an estrogen bottle, so that's probably fine. Look this way, Samus. What's the point? What's the point of these exactly? Why are they set up like this? Can't you just like shoot me directly to the, or even yet just not have this and just have a corridor, a normal corridor?
I mean, you may as well ask why they don't just have Sonic go through a corridor instead of the spring pads.
I suppose that's a good point. Oh no, more pirates! What am I gonna do? They're so threatening. Uh-oh. Oh no, the pirates got parasited. Now they're dark pirates. Pirate Trooper is already trained to follow orders without question. They were perfect candidates for ink possession, because ink possession just go, hey, do you want to go ape shit? And the pirate is like, always, yes. Darkling moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. Oh boy, they're tougher. They do take a bit more of a beating. I get the Ing saw the space pirates and you're like, well, these guys just put their own guys in like experimental bioweapons that explode. Awesome, let's capture them. They sound perfect for our army.
They showed their commanders the inert fleshy eyeball mass suspended in fluid. And they were like, yes! Green light!
We once tried to replicate Samus's morph ball, and everyone we put in the prototypes just got crushed to death. And then we kept trying to do it. So we didn't learn our lesson. We're very smart. Whoops. Yo, up. I love the morph ball elevators. Bum. Open the sand thingy. Sand energy. Ow. Great, thanks. You're dead now. I destroy Samus, you're looking visually glitchy there. And there be lights. It's a solar dynamo.
What?
Console used to energize and open a portal to Dark Ether. Wash. Well, last time I went in there, things went terribly, so let's go in there again.
I mean, it can't happen twice.
That would be silly. Oh wait, I just remembered my Melix. Ah! Oh, why do my molecules have to be scrambled? That's so painful. I don't understand. It's a portal. Why does it need to? It's not a teleporter. Why does it need to scramble my molecules? Ugh, spicy. Dark Ether's atmosphere, it's stinkers. Glowing safe zones protect you from Dark Ether's atmosphere. Also, Onion be a little cuddly baby. I think he wants his dinner. His dinner? It's not time yet. So this is the main reason why people don't like this game is Dark Ether. Blade Pod. It's a storage unit of the Ing Horde. You know how the Luminoth store their stuff in cacti? The Ing store their stuff in an even less convenient plant that looks more like a flesh bud. Don't worry about it.
Look, we're talking about alien life forms. Like, do the kingdoms of life actually mean anything?
I just wanted to analyze this. It's an active portal. The light portals allow a living being to travel to ether without being disrupted and shattered through an interdimensional void. Are you sure about that?
That is a good idea.
Are you sure about that? Because I get scrambled every time I go through one of these. They are unstable, however, and only remain viable for limited periods of time. Some can be reactivated, while others vanish forever once they are used. Seems like a bad idea. So, yeah, this a lot of people bounce off of this game, and this is basically where they bounce off, because now the game is asking you to explore a region where the atmosphere actively kills you. There are safe zones wherever the Luminoth left crystals. But you cannot pick one up and carry it with you. That would be silly. You can, there's a thing where you can kind of bait some enemies inside the light and that will damage them. Some lights are not produced by crystals, but like these little floaty things. You gotta shoot them to make the safe zone. They don't last forever. So you gotta hurry. And this thing was, like it was phased out in the other world. It was like, oh, 50% of its atoms are in the other world. I don't know, it seems entirely here.
When you said it was phased out, that made me think like, oh, it's obsolete. They didn't need another one.
Well, they're using cube. They're using cubes now. Forced obsolescence, you know. Technology is still fine. It's just Apple decided the slot would have to change, so you buy more stuff.
And it's like also, if you retrofit it so that it fits, you void the warranty.
Inglet of the heart, they perform menial labor. They are amorphous blobs capable of climbing to nearby surface. They're just blobs. The Ing don't really have like people that look like people, they just have blobs. They're just a collection of blobs and weird creatures that they assimilated. Ow. Who's shooting me? No, that's not the missile button. What? Are you stuck? You look stuck, bud. And you're dead now. Also, just like the first game, if the bright light that shoots nearby Samus's visor, you can see a reflection of her eyes. Her very pretty eyes. Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of people argue that this Dark Ether is bad design because the whole atmosphere kills you thing hinders exploration, and this is a game where you should encourage exploration. And I think that's a dumb argument. It's a challenge. It makes exploration more challenging. There's a pressure to exploration now. You gotta be more careful. You gotta take breaks. I don't know, I like it. It's neat. It makes the world more threatening, but they only do it for specific sections, so it's not like it's the entire game. The way they do it, like, it sounds like there's 2 entire maps, like the map is duplicated. It's not quite. Dark Ether has a lot of sections where the map just cuts off, like there's a... Hi, how's it going? It's a warrior Ing, soldier of the Ing horde. They're challenging foes. They can render themselves into amorphous blobs. Because that's what Ings are, they're just blobs. They can channel trans-dimensional energy and fire on their enemies. They use their trans energy for evil, apparently. The worst betrayal. What was I talking about? Before this guy rudely interrupted me. He's dead. I forgot. Look at this guy. It's a light bringer, light generating forager. They were created by the Luminoth to use in their war against the Ing. They generate a field of life-giving energy at all times. They can move. That's their main thing. They just move a bubble around. There's a portal right here. But I can't go behind that, I can't fit in there. Don't even think you can blow it up. It's inactive. It can be energized with light energy. Oh yeah, Dark Ether isn't a full copy of the map of Light Ether. There's a lot of sections that are just cut off. Like a cavern, just, I don't know, what's the word? When all the rocks fall and the path is blocked.
Sorry, when you said all the rocks fall, I was like, and everyone dies.
Yeah, I know, that's the expression. Like, there's just a lot of places where the environment is conveniently cut off, so they don't actually have to make the entire world twice, and also you don't actually have to explore it entirely twice. Dark Ether is a lot more restrained than that. There's still, like, a decent amount of exploration to do, but it's not as big as it looks. This one looks bigger.
Grazing.
Well, this one can jump. I wonder what power I can get from killing this guy. It's called the Jump Guardian.
Win against this guy to gain sick b-ball skills back.
His warring has absorbed the power of the space jump boots. It can do incredibly sick dunks on the basketball court. Target can generate powerful shockwaves of basketball.
He's unconscious. Well, I guess Chef made a reference to to that DOS game when he was playing Broken Porcelain.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
There was this game that he played, which, shit, I forget what the gameplay was like. It was like so rudimentary, whatever it was, but like you were trying to run through this championship of like all these real life basketball players, specifically doing free throws. Like, not playing basketball, but just the free throws. And there's this one commentator guy who is, like, weirdly enthusiastic. And, like, repeatedly he would, I mean, he has these call-outs, and he would repeat this one call-out which didn't make any sense, which is, he says, he's unconscious. And it's like, what do you mean?
He's
Like-
just not playing well. He's playing so badly, it's like he's unconscious.
It's unclear whether that was a compliment or not, based on context. Like, he just says he's unconscious, and we're like, I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean,
I think that was supposed to be a good thing. Like, that you're playing well when he says he's unconscious, and I don't know why he says he's unconscious.
I don't know
It's
either.
weird.
I got him. What am I gonna get? What could I possibly get from the Jump Guardian? That's right, I get fashion. Women be shopping, am I right?
And Samus, like, holds up the shoe and, like, looks at it all googly-eyed and glittering.
And then she just asks something completely unrelated. Hey,
She
guys.
throws the shoe to the ground in, like, a crossover animation that's never repeated again.
They really thought they were clever for that one. Anyway, I can double jump now. That's right. Game is now officially video game. Officially
It's
a video
now-
game now.
It's now officially a transgender story. Because we got the double jump.
Right, right. I thought transgender people were air dash.
No, that's trans boys.
No. I don't remember what I put in that post, but I'm pretty sure trans girls were air dash because of Celeste specifically.
That's a good point. I remember someone made like someone made Minecraft mods where there was estrogen, which one gave you titties, but also
How do you model titties in Minecraft? Don't answer that.
but also like they gave you like powers. Like the hormones give you powers, and I forget what the testosterone did.
The same powers, ironically. Turns out only trans people can do things, but it works both ways. It's weird how that happens. Doctors are baffled. Ah, I got her. She's back from the scary world. No, that's not the missile button.
It's just the normal world where we shoot people on sight.
Oh, that guy ragdolled pretty good. I feel like they don't generally ragdoll as well in this game, but that guy ragdolled pretty well. No, wait, I can open that, yeah. Give me the missile expansion.
The
Not a king thing. Look, I'm just making my missile launcher bigger. Stop. Yeah, I'm tired.
Seem to be Pauline.
No, I was voicing Samus. Samus.
Seem to be Pauline.
God, yesterday I got home and I turned on SGF stream and then I fell asleep almost immediately. I don't remember what he was trying out yesterday. I think I caught like the very end of the Largo Winch session. Largo Winch. Incidentally, I've been rereading the comics of Largo Winch. Just because SGF is playing the video game now. Turns out the comics way better than the game. Who would have known? Ubisoft is just a bunch of, I don't know. It's funny to remember that there was a point when Ubisoft was basically a shovelware company. That's how they survived. Aether was a fertile, aged world with bountiful fields and oceans. The native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. Especially that Talent 4 place. That place sucked. Everything tries to kill us and explodes. We settled in a mountain region at first, in cliffside dwellings. In time, we established settlements in and a monument to our accomplishment. It was a time of harmony for our peeps. In the green forest of Torva. Yeah, I double-clicked that. I knew it. I skipped the page. The fertile plains of Aegon. Not so fertile anymore. I'm guessing the war with the Ing did not help. Secret through vigilance and strength. Blah, blah, blah.
What?
Statue composed of ordinary alloy and stone, purpose unknown, possibly placed as a warning to travelers. It's like, it's a statue version of those worms with 2 heads. Except it's...
Worms with... What? Wait, what?
You know, the little worms with 2 heads.
What?
That's a statue of them.
Well, I mean... I thought that you were talking about in real life.
No, those guys. Right here. What worm with 2 head in real life do you know?
I thought that you were talking about statues in real life.
No. I was showing a statue in the game world. I was pointing at it. Look at the statue. No, don't look at my finger. Look at the statue.
But your fingy
No.
is doing a point.
No. I got map. Here's more map. There's a place
Helps
here.
with the map.
Does it help?
E.
I don't know if that's true. That's still not the morph ball button. It's just Samus just constantly using the wrong button. And embarrassing herself. So wait, where do I go now? So I can't go this way. I need to go back.
My favorite, like, mispress of a button prompt is still in Chase the Express, when for some reason, like, the way the controls were set up, like, SGF would very frequently, like, while running around on the train and there's no enemies around, just, like, let off a shot while the character is running. Like, he just, like, fires one round at random, and you just hear SGF, like, oops.
That's an oops moment. I can go this way now. Because I can jump.
Oh my
good.
god. That also that also reminded me of the scene where the fucking guy. I'm sorry. Read the thing first.
The star-born terror burned through the heavens and struck Ether with an untold might. We all expected the world to shatter, but Ether held. There was great devastation, however. The green plains of Aegon were scorched forever, and the forest of Torvus was engulfed and racked by the sea. The skies burned for days, casting darkness all over the land. Usually when the skies burn, well, I guess the smoke would do that.
Yeah.
Never mind. Makes the sky orange, which is very scary.
Ugh.
That's when you activate the air purifiers.
But the scene that I was thinking of was when the fucking hero like bursts into a cabin on the train, like this tiny little cabin, and it's packed with people. Some of them are hostages, and some of them are gunmen. And his immediate reaction to this confusing, intense situation is just like shoot repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Just like blam 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 blam, and then is like all the bad guys are dead, and he's like, "Hey, hostages, are you all right?" It's like,
How did he not kill any hostage?
and the fact that there was no hesitation too, it's just. He just bursts into a room and just starts shooting wildly.
Hey dude, look at these crates. Ah. Cool crates. Boom! What is this? Modified to transport radioactive material. Presence of phazon energy. I knew it. I knew it was a phazon meteor. I'm dealing with this shit again.
I knew that emo Spider-Man suit was gonna come back to haunt me.
Oh my god, it is Venom. Dark Samus is just Venom, isn't it? Anyway, here's the Space Pirate base. It looks like it's been in a fight. And like, I mean, before we got there. It's not clear with whom. Crude but efficient device designed to harness wind power. That's right, the Space Pirates are energy conscious. They got a little bit of a redesign in this game. They look a little different. I love how if you just wiggle, because of the way they aim, it just looks like they're very bad at shooting you. Oh, they got a turret. Oh. No, that's more fun. I'm gonna analyze that. Vigilance class turret. Man defense system. The Vigilance class turret is found in many Space Pirates bases except for the ones that were on Talon 4. Apparently they forgot to install those. Built to support the Humility class turret. It is as accurate as the gunner operating it. Many young Space Pirates begin their careers as sentries. A tour as a Vigilance gunner is considered a mark of distinction. And now you're gonna lose your promotion because you're dead. I like that clank noise it made under the explosion. Pretty sure that's a free sound effect I've heard in other games.
It's free real estate.
Magnetic rail. Or the spider ball. Boom. Greetings section. Last shield on the door. Last shield on the door. You need. It's invulnerable to most weapons, but dark energy could open it. I don't have dark energy. I'm gonna have to do a sneaking mission.
Remember the basics of CQC.
A surveillance camera. Where could Samus be? Boy, I sure am glad Samus isn't here today. Anyway, let's go in this dangerous altered dimension where everything wants to kill us. I bet there's lots of stuff we could find there. Look, the boss has told us there's phazon in there, so we gotta go. Huh? Ah, fuck, Samus is here. Close the blast door. That's still not the missile button. Oh boy, tons of things to scan. This is Dark Ether, transdimensional duplicate. Can determine origin of Ether's dark twin. Contains high levels of phazon ore. Native bioforms attack on sight. They don't like you.
I don't like you either. You shot yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence in 12 systems.
Okay, Starman.
Starman?
I'm trying to find the reference, and I guess it's not Lazy Lords.
No, it's Star Wars.
Oh. I don't remember that one from Star Wars.
It was from the cantina. There's that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's a guy who's like, he doesn't like you.
Oh,
I don't
right.
like you either.
I remember that part now. Planet is unstable due to transdimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have left most of Ether uninhabitable. Shit is fucked up, y'all. Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Ether, and I clicked the wrong thing. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams. We have increased our security presence and extraction areas. Unfortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail. Also, we are a gang, not an army. Look, this is our insignia. It's a paw. We have less fingers than the Simpsons. Metroid handling protocols. Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited. Stop trying to pet the Metroids. The Metroids are not cuddly. The Metroids are not cute. Stop it. Stop it. Technician 12 relieved after showing symptoms of phazon fever. Phazon fever. in where he claimed the phazon as his own and held us at gunpoint until security arrived. No, it's my radioactive material. It's mine. I grow weary of standing watch on a wasteland. The accursed Marines are weak and vulnerable. Why do we not attack? They owe us a fake debt for the attack on their supply ship. Instead of settling accounts, we sit around in this sandpit like a group of timid old spinsters. It is time for action! I want to do fighting. Science teams detected the presence of phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Ether and evaluate local phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level of government. I mean, sorry, a cadre of elite commandos has been dispatched to provide security for our forces as well. This operation is now underway. Intelligence reports on the indigenous population of Ether are in error. The planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here. The hostilities are at a minimal level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response. They told us there was nothing on this planet, and they were wrong. A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager to...
that key!
Want that key! High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. Like, an actual new weapon, not like a suit that says it comes with a new weapon, but actually doesn't. Because that's dumb.
Stop putting RGBs on suits and saying it's an invention.
The rift portal has been opened. The artifact weapon dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team. Science Team is a bunch of fucking dorks. Provides the energy needed to open the portal, although for a limited time only. We sent expeditions...
For a limited time only.
For a limited time only. You can...
But wait, there's more.
Now's your time to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Expedition through the portal. They have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of Ether. This dark Ether has suffered a global calamity. That's great news. Turning it into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, though, it is the prime location of phazon in the sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied. Oh, we've been murdered by these fucking things, but there's phazon there. We gotta get it. Dark ether transit, radiation level tolerable, dark cannon operating at full size, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Security analysis complete, unable to bypass space pirate security. What? I can't open the portal. Somehow they remembered to put a password on one of their consoles. Casualty report. Mining expedition. Lots of people dead. Wait, no, that's the report number. 3 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing. Captured bioform transferred to science team.
But what's most important is the mining sector.
Yeah. Gotta get phazon mining back on the economy. Until we recover more phazon, we rely on Metroids for power. Metroids are like big batteries, right? Command has authorized mass breeding of Metroids for this purpose. Security. The marine vessel has been under attack by indigenous predators for several days. Casualties are high. The marine force is near elimination. Don't even have to kill these chumps, they're just getting killed by the local wildlife. Commando Unit B7 has failed to report. Unit was dispatched to recon the swamp, a potential site for a new base. Unit 9898, 9B? Sent to investigate. I prefer 2B, but whatever. Anything I missed around here? Wait, have you been watching me the whole time? I'm not going down there, she's gonna shoot me. I don't want to die. Oh fuck, she's going my way. Oh no, what do I do?
Don't observe me.
Do not perceive me. Oh, hi. You're right here. Oh, hello. I wasn't even moving, you missed me. God, they're so bad. I like that they're like, okay, she's just distracted by all our dumb reports. Maybe we can survive. The internet has been compromised. The hunter has hacked our datanet because we forgot to put a password on it. All our secrets are now hers. She cannot be allowed to escape. Terminate her on sight. Shoot her. The Dark Hunter has breached the Metroid production facility. Protect phazon supply at all costs. Death to the Dark Hunter. Glory to space pirates.
Shoot her more.
Is that what they're calling me now? The Dark Hunter? That's weird. Did you do a combat roll? No, that's still not the missile button. He totally did a combat roll. That's funny. It looks so awkward. Oh, hi. Oh, that's who they meant, but Dark Hunter. I understand now. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. She talks like Curly, you see. Phazon collection report. Supply at Site 1 is diminishing. 2 and 3 are supplied rated above 90%. Site 4 remains a problem due to high presence of the shit that kills us all the time. Planetary stability report. Planetary energy is at critical, creating violent climate changes and tectonic shifts. Unless these conditions can be reversed, global destruction is inevitable. Dark Hunter analysis. Scans of the Dark Hunter have revealed she grows stronger as she consumes phazon, already a class platinum AAA threat level. We shudder to think of her power level if she consumes our entire phazon supply. The hunter keeps eating our phazon.
Yum yum.
Yum yum yum. Last door open. Why is the hunter eating all of our phazon now? She was already bad enough before that. All my phazon gone. It's the humility class turrets. They copied...
Humility?
It's called humility. They copied the Federation Growler turrets. They replaced the Growler weapon with a powerful galvanic accelerator cannon. The humility turret packs a strong punch, but retains the Growler system weaknesses. I'm assuming it's an ironic name.
Do they mean that it, like, humbles you?
I have no idea. I don't speak Space Pirate. I don't know what's going on in their mind. They're leaving! Come back! Spacebar is like, I Samus cheese it! Hey, what's that? Containment
We're
field.
out of cheeses, but there's some goldfish.
Containment field is keeping Metroid subject in a constant state of agitation. It is unable to enter sleep cycle. It can't sleep. The blinky lights are making them awake all the time. Oh, you're still here. Why are you still here? I didn't jump on the thing on time and now I'm dead. So how you doing, baby? Oh, I can't free you. This isn't breaking. Can you believe they brought Metroids to this place? Unfathomable. Will those pirates stop at nothing?
I like how this time they're not even weaponizing the Metroids. They're like, hey, we got a lot of phazon here. Let's just use Metroids to power a facility while we mine it.
Look, the Metroids can consume energy, and then you can use them as, like, living batteries. That's a thing that was established in Super Metroid. We realized they're kind of bad as like weapons. We can't control them, and also Samus keeps killing them, so maybe we'll just use them as batteries. Morphology, Talon Metroid! Now, I'm gonna be pedantic here. Talon didn't have native Metroids, they brought them from Zebes. I guess they brought them from Zebes, bred them a bunch there, and then took those here. Taken from Planet Talon 4. Space pirates harvest and enslave Metroids for use in their operations. The Talon Metroid will latch onto prey with powerful pincers, then proceed to drain its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to the chilling effect of dark energy, can be detached by entering the morph ball and deploying a bomb. Also, if you look at it, there's just a space pirate corpse in there that the Metroids are like playing with. Evidence of symbiotic bonding present in subject's system. It's barely alive. Wait, it's not dead? Is periodically leached of its bioenergy by Metroids. Wow, that sounds like a terrifying, horrible fate. Just being nibbled on by little Metroid guys, and you're still alive through the whole ordeal. Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek her destruction, but our phazon. With each raid, she steals phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know. The science team suspects she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. And also kissed her at some point, I think. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title. She keeps stealing her stuff. Why is she doing that? At some point they're gonna realize that there's two of them and they're like, oh no, this is getting out of hand. Why are there two hunters? Oh, hi. Kaboom. Yes, put me in the airlock. That's not much of an airlock. I don't think that's how an airlock is supposed to work, but okay. Hello? Space pirates! Oh, it's the flying ones. A new creature! Space aerotroopers are known for their cold precision and utter cruelty. Armed with both beam and missile systems, The Arrow Trooper can be a difficult foe to engage, especially at range. Their jetpacks can be overloaded with heat-based attacks, like shooting them. These units prefer death before dishonor. An injured Arrow Trooper will make a suicide strike before allowing himself to be captured. So, you know, same old. Ah!
The Fury!
The joy! Boss, why were you wearing your jetpack? It seemed fun, Jack.
Because I went to space and it made me happy.
I went to space and then I decided there shouldn't be any borders. Borders are bad.
I mean, that's a more sensible reaction to going to space than just being angry. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone being angry when they go to space.
I went to space and I got angry. Pissed me off.
It's just like fuck. It's just like fuck space, fuck the planet, fuck all this, fuck you.
Maybe it's just like they picked the wrong guy to put in like a little pod where he couldn't move for like several days.
I mean,
not everyone can do that.
Then again, I don't know at what point it was decided that that cosmonauts needed to have like an exercise regimen in space.
I don't know. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet command's quota within a cycle. Storage remains an issue. We don't have enough Metroid aquariums. Please bring more aquariums. Energy containment field generator. I failed 3 times. We're gonna die. Space Pirate security system bypassed. The password on that one was just admin. I can reconfigure the generator thingy, whatever that is. Units 13 and 43 have been placed on low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas. Stop playing video games! Stop playing video games on your shift! No, the training simulator is not a video game, it's for training. Stop using it like a video game. Stop loading Doom on it. That's not what it's for. This is the Alpha Power Storage Rack. Position monitor. There's more stuff. Science team believes the Metroids can be trained. After several cycles of trying, I believe science team has vapors for brains. You can't train these things. They just eat you. Science team just says make it work, and then they don't help. The Dark Hunter.
Like, look, one of them fell in love with Samus Aran, even though she is the reason that their family got blown up.
What? No, it's just that when it emerged from its egg, it just looked at Samus. Samus is the only thing there, and so it was like, you're my mommy now. But apparently no one ever thought of doing that to a Metroid again. Maybe that one was just weird. I don't know. The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tanks. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, then escaped. Perhaps she is behind the recent Metroid theft. First, she steals our phazon and then our Metroids. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. Whereabouts of Metroids unknown. Doubling security on Metroid areas until further notice. Unit 686 released a Metroid for target practice today. The Metroids then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain function in a cycle. Do not shoot the Metroids. We need those. I get the feeling, like, for being, like, a fascist army, the Space Pirates are very bad at discipline. Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. Metroid Unit refused command and terminated one of its handler before it was subdued. We keep trying to tell them to do stuff and they don't wanna. We tell them to shake. Shake and I give you a treat. And they just don't want to shake. I don't understand. What do we have to do to make them understand the commands? What? Nah. I made a staircase out of the batteries, I think. They seem empty, but I think those are batteries. Morph ball. Morph ball. I know what the button for morph ball is. Ow. Yeah. What's this Resident Evil nonsense? Resident Evil movie nonsense, I should say. Yeah, tired. Sam is tired.
Eat.
Sam is...
Yeah, Pauline.
What, yeah?
I hate to ask this, but is it possible that we could just end this jam early?
Like now?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
Why?
Is you gonna read this? Dark Hunter teleports into our base well. The security is proven next to useless against her. Latest raid was disastrous. We lost more phazon. She crippled the stealth generator. She's got guns. Okay, we need a replacement generator. The Federation's gonna find us. Ah.
This one lady keeps stealing our phazon.
This operation was a bad idea, guys. Why did we go here?
Why is this lady eating our pitch blend?
Alright, well, we're gonna stop then.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll just take catch up on sleep.
Sleepy.
Good night.
Good night, bye-bye.